So I was flying in to move into my new house here in Maui, and the guy next to me on the airplane goes, well, aren't you expecting to see your business and your income start to go down because the economy's doing so bad? And I said back to him, there's nothing outside of myself that can affect the energy I can attract into my life. And that's what everybody misses. They think that it's the economy or the fact that they don't have a good enough education, or they didn't go to the right school, or they have too many rolls on their stomach. I guess this is my backyard, technically. And they think it's this thing's fault, and that thing's fault, and this thing's fault. And what begins to occur is other people's ideas and outside influences start to impress upon your marvelous mind, your subconscious mind. It gets controlled by what other people have to say. So immediately I rejected his idea. And there's a phrase that I've been using for forever, and it's, no thank you, but that's not part of my belief system. See, you got this thing, it's called your conscious mind. Your conscious mind has the ability to reject any ideas that you do not want in it. So when someone says, hey, you can't make money at that, you're probably not going to be able to find the right person, you won't overcome that health obstacle, you're not qualified enough, when you get rejected from a job, you have the ability to use your conscious mind to not let other people's thoughts enter your mind. See, I had to do that to attract this home and to level up in my business, because I was told by all the outside influences that, you don't go to college, you can't have a great business, you'll never be successful in life. And on top of that, I failed junior English class in high school, and technically my career is as a published author. So I had to start mentally pressing the delete button and dragging things into the trash can. You know, when you get a file on your computer you don't like, you can drag it over to the trash can. I had to start dragging people's files, society's files, into the trash can. See, because you got your subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of your life, according to psychologists. So comment down below, that's not part of my belief system. Comment that down below, that's not part of my belief system. So psychologists tell us 95% of our life is controlled by our subconscious. That is an epic shot right there. And so what that means is it's a habitual mind that's programmed from other people. But you have a conscious mind that can reject any of their ideas. So think of one thing right now, or maybe there's two things or three things that you've been told. We think they're all rational. Like, it would have been rational for me to get worried when this guy told me that. Oh, crap. Oh, man, this is bad. I just got a brand new house. It's expensive, and the economy. I could have done that. But all money is energy. All the relationship that you want is energy. All the job you want is energy. Everything in this physical universe is energy. And you control your own energy system. So you get to control what comes into your actual energy field. And it all starts with what you accept through your conscious mind, which eventually gets into the subconscious. See, I program my subconscious mind for abundance. And I don't accept anybody's ideas that are anything other than that. And what I'm inviting you to do is use your marvelous mind to say, hey, this is what I want. And anybody or anything outside of me that tells me anything other than that, I'm not going to accept it. I'm going to say, that's not part of my belief system. I'm sorry, I understand what you're saying, but that's not part of my belief system. My belief system is one where I see perfectly my soulmate, and I see perfectly us walking on the beach, living our beautiful life. And I know my last few relationships haven't worked out, and I just got a divorce, and I'm getting older now, but I know I can see it, it's coming, right? That would be you taking your conscious mind and rejecting it. Me doing it for success. When they say, oh, the economy, or, oh, you're not qualified enough. Or your mind might want to tell you that it can't happen based off of your past. See, these things are all rational. But ration lies. Comment that down below. Ration lies. Rationalize. We rationalize. Yeah, but you don't understand. See, here's what you're missing. Here's why it's not going to work out. It seems rational. It seems logical. But Albert Einstein said that logic will only take you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. So the question is, where do you want to go? What vision do you have for your life? And when you get that vision, you hold it steadfast and you do not allow anybody's ideas to enter into your mind. And that's when you start to see the law of attraction working for you. See, I believe that you and I can have anything and everything that we want in life. But if our mind and our thought patterns are entertained with doubt to the opposite of what we want, then all we're going to do is wish and hope in vain. I believe that you and I live in a friendly universe. Matter of fact, comment that down below. I live in a friendly universe. Comment that down below. I live in a friendly universe. And I believe that your thoughts matter. And when you think of prosperity, or you think of love, or you get in harmony with health, and you might have had some health complication, I believe that within each of us, we can overcome these things if we don't place too much emphasis outside of ourselves. And someone says, yeah, but that won't work. Hey, that's not part of my belief system, man. That's just not. I live in this world where this is what I want to be, and this is what's going to happen, and here's what I'm going to become, and here's what's inside of me. I have greatness within me. I'm an individualization of God. I was made in the image of God. I can call on the powers of the creator of the universe. I live in a friendly place. There is my perfect soulmate out there somewhere in the world. I know I can feel it in my hearts of hearts that they're coming to me. They're coming into my life. They're coming into my experience. Start talking to yourself into greatness. Most people talk themselves out of greatness. Or they allow other people to talk them out of greatness. Oh yeah, the economy, you're right. Yeah, I know I got divorced twice and I'm getting old. It's probably not going to work out. There's no way I could ever run a marathon. I don't know. I've never been very good at running. Yeah, I've been in debt for 12 years. I mean, at this point, it's just stacking up more and more every single day. See, you have to believe something different can happen in your life. And it all starts by rejecting the negativity, rejecting their ideas. I see greatness inside of you and I can't even see you. Why? Because I know the truth. And the truth is that God is in everything. You're made in the Spirit of God. Your thoughts are how you communicate with the universe. And you can harness that power to create something fantastic. So talk yourself into greatness. Right now, as you're listening to this, say, I'm great. I attract great things. I am powerful. I am confident. Fantastic things are coming my way. I am successful. Success is growing in my life. I can see fantastic things headed my way. I know the last 6 months have been hard. I know the last year has been hard. But right now, I feel that something is about to shift. The tides are about to turn. And God is going to start working in my favor. The universe is going to start working in my favor. So this is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, reminding you that you're the one that gets to decide your own belief system. You're the one that gets to decide what enters your mind. See, I could have accepted everyone's belief system that said, if you drop out of college, you're never going to be successful. See, this is my view now. The reason I have this view is because I didn't listen when people said, no one makes money as an author. You're too young. You need to go back to school. I had a mentor that I really liked, and his advice to me was, he was very successful in my industry, and his advice to me when I started was if I ever wanted to be successful, I had to go back to school and graduate school and get a PhD. I could have listened to that guy. I'd still be studying, and there's nothing wrong with studying, but what it's about is you listening to your inner vision. If you're 45 and your inner vision says to go back to school, by all means, go back to school. It's going to work out for you because in every one of your desires, you have the seed for greatness in them and the seed for fulfillment within them. You are blessed by the Creator. Do something with that, and something fantastic will be rewarded for you. And that's exciting. So remember, you get to decide what enters your belief system. Remember that phrase. That's not part of my belief system. That's not part of my belief system. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you use my software, The Second Mind. I developed and invented a software with my team that's designed to rewire your brain. Now, when you're told, oh, I'm not good enough because of this, I'm not good enough for that, when you have emotional trauma or you think that you're limited in some way and you can't attract love or money or success or happiness, and here's your problem, your brain synapses in your brain wire to that reality, so your brain starts functioning in a habitual way. and it becomes very hard to create change. And we created a software designed to fire and wire new brain cells, new nerve cells. It's called The Second Mind. And you can demo it for free right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. So demo that for free right now, thesecondmind.com. Have a fantastic day. Remember, you're an individualization of God. You're worthy of everything that you desire. Great things are headed your way. Aloha from the beautiful islands of Hawaii, and I'll talk to you soon.